Come on in, come on in. We're just gonna let this music play. Let everybody comes in here. Yeah. Man, so how you guys doing? How you dealing with this quarantine? Man, I'm gonna show you such divine, wonderful things. Hannah Tepper, I am going to show you some incredible things. Incredible. And if you love the Lord, like I know you do, Hannah, yes, the right and president, they are going in their deep underground bunkers. Yes. Yes. So yes, I'm about to show you guys some things. Let's just let everybody come in. I want to talk to you for a minute because everybody that's part of this family needs to hear what I've got to tell you. Yeah. Damon Head. Yeah, mine is too. You know, I keep meaning to get back to you, but I fell asleep. This is, you know, dealing with what we are dealing with is very stressful. So, you know, we're going to laugh too. We're going to laugh too tonight. You know, my time is messed up. What's up, Titus Pulo? Yeah, my time is messed up, so because of the president doing the, you know, these pressers are lasting like 2.5 hours. So let's let everybody come in. It is such an exciting time. Such an exciting time. And people, we are going to see some beautiful things. Donald Leo, what's up? Hector Quills, the rallies. Yeah, you're going to have them here. You're going to have them here. You will have them here. Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be beautiful. All right, let's get into this over here. You know, it's so weird because it's so weird. Wait till you see this. This is so beautiful. This is beautiful what I'm going to show you. And I want you to, I'm trying to share something with you about the Bible, about the times we're in. But what I'm also trying to show you, what I was working on earlier today, was that we have been taught a certain way. And the way we have been taught, sorry, I'm getting some water. The way we've been taught has completely affected our ability to see what's happening, because we're seeing everything that's happening through a grid that has come from Sunday school, from elementary, you know, all the schooling. But when it comes to the spiritual side of things, when it comes to the spiritual side of things, we have been so influenced. We can't see something that I'm trying to, I understand it's going to take some time to get there, but wait till you see what I show you. So remember, John is on the island of Patmos. He is seeing a vision. He's seeing something in the future. Remember the passages in Revelation that say that there was a creature that had a face like a locust and wings that sounded like a chariot. And we've all been taught that is a helicopter. So we are treating it a naturalist point of view. That's what we're saying. Okay, he's looking, he doesn't know what he's looking at. So he is going to describe what he's looking at in the terms of things he understands already. This is so important when you study linguistics. We have a 2,000-year-old document, and we have a book written by a man on the island of Patmos that was seeing something. And back then, when we were told about the rapture, about different things, or about that helicopter, for instance, that we were seeing it through the eyes of a bunch of old folks. Now, they're old now, but they were young then. So they influenced our grid of which we see everything. And when you perform the scientific method of hermeneutics and exegesis and systematic theology, and you treat these passages in the Bible like with scientific precision, and you take all emotion out, I am getting something different than that version that we were taught. Not salvation. I'm not talking about the black and white issues. I'm talking about things like the book of Revelation and how it was looked at, and how we were trained to look at it as the mountain in the valley, that it was skipping forward and backwards. We were told how to read it. And I think that we were told some things wrong about that are not correct. And this is our time. And so John sees something. He sees angels in the heavens praising God. What if he saw this on TikTok? Look at this. And I know that seems silly, but you gotta put your mind in the future. In the future. Look at this. Do you see them in their white gowns, ladies and gentlemen? This is so incredible. I mean, just look. I mean, I can't make it any bigger for you. I apologize. Let's see if I can get it bigger right here. I might be able to do this. Hold on this one right here. Doctors and nurses praising God on the rooftop of their hospital. I don't know if it's that we've been lied to. Someone says something about being lied to. I don't think we've been lied to. I just think that our indoctrination, and that's what it is Our indoctrination is skewed. And that's not, you can't, the Bible says that knowledge will increase, ladies and gentlemen, in regards to the Holy Writ, not technology. That's a given. That's natural. That's normal. But that things are going to be fulfilled and people are going to see things that were never seen before, that knowledge is going to increase. John had no idea what his vision meant. Look at this right here. This is absolutely crazy, just crazy. The title is God is Working. Doctors and nurses praising God over their hospital. See, and it looks like angels. So he heard this too. Right there. I mean, right there. John could have seen this. He would have heard that music. He would have heard what he describes as that these angels sung with the voice of 1,000 voices. And he's seeing this. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter if we are in the end or not. We are in an incredible situation, because things we have been taught that I have even come to believe are kind of cliche, but are actually happening in front of our eyes. If you can see it, you've got to step out of the grid that you have been basically programmed with. I mean, that is just insane to me. Insane. So let's see what else I got here. I have a lot of things here for you. Watch this guy. You want to see something funny, you got to see this. Just, take it easy and relax and just enjoy this. Watch it and just, if you're uptight, this is the wrong channel for you. We love the Lord Jesus here, but we are not legalistic. We're not socialist. Legalism is socialism. That's not us. So check it out. I think that stuff is hilarious. If you can't laugh at that, man, you gotta relax. We are in a very strange situation. Very strange situation. And who told us that when they said it's going to be biblical, it's not that it's going to be biblical in a symbolic way, but it's going to be biblical. These people are sick, we were told. Did he see that from the future? Yeah. It did QAnon see this moment right here in the future? because he was talking about Corona in 2018. Saying things like these people are sick. So I love this right here. I love this, and you got to just flow with it. If you're too uptight, if this bothers you, don't. This is a great time to just get out and just leave. It's okay. Anyway, quick update. I cannot release my reverse speech yet. I am still working on that. This is going to be my greatest reverse speech yet, and it's going to be a blockbuster. It's Isaac Cappy, the last video, and you're gonna. It's gonna blow you out of. It's gonna blow your mind. So this is coming, and but while I'm working on that, we're just taking a little break and check this out right here. This is funny.
Thank you so much, and you look very handsome.
Well, you better watch yourself, girl.
Yeah, she better watch herself, huh?
Uh-huh.
She's not got a chance.
She
doesn't have a chance.
Well, ain't she the one got 4 husbands?
She had 4 husbands. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They were all alcoholics.
You know, you're 103 years old.
Oh, hell yes. What do you think? Oh, this damn battery that I've got on my back.
You got a what on your back?
They put a battery all over you, you know, when you're talking to...
No, see, okay, Grandma, you want me to pull a pillow back there for you?
Yeah, thank you so much, and you look very handsome.
I gotta play this again,
You
man.
better watch yourself, girl.
Yeah, she better watch herself, huh?
Uh-huh.
She's not got a chance.
She
doesn't have a chance.
Well, ain't she the one got 4 husbands?
She had 4 husbands. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They were all alcoholics.
You know, you're 103 years old.
Oh, hell yes.
You know, you gotta love that. If that bothers you, you're just like crazy. You know, crazy. Now you know the lip syncing thing that happens on here. On TikTok, it's hilarious, and I'm going to show you some really beautiful works of art. It's become an art form, and I'm going to show you something that is very moving. Very moving. But, you know, with all this coronavirus stuff, you know, people do this stuff. Like, this is their art. Check this out. I don't know what the original artist was that made the acting, if she's lip syncing or if she's doing it, but this is funny. Check it out.
I have a question. We're all drinking every day, right? It's not just me.
You see? Do you get it? Do you get it? Like that is art. Art. It's art.
I have a question. We're all drinking every day, right? It's not just me.
You see, that's hilarious to me. I love that. You know, now this guy, this cat, you know, if you wait till you see this guy. Wait till you see. You ready? Are you ready? This is, you know, he's serious, but he's a badass. He's a badass. But listen to the name of his news stuff. Listen to this. This is just incredible. I love this.
Welcome to Channel 7 Real Shit News. If the government come to you and say, yo, we're going to give you the parent $1,000, we're going to give your child $500, but the only way you can get that bread is if you take the vaccine shot. Your boy, I won't be getting shit. You ain't giving me shit. Welcome to Channel 7 Real Shit News. If the
Real Channel 7 Real Shit News. I mean, he's serious. He's saying that if they come to you and they say that the only way you're going to get that money is if you take the vaccine, don't do it. And he ain't going to do it. You know? You know what I'm saying? And listen, just listen to it again. It is just hilarious. Listen.
Welcome to Channel 7 Real Shit News. If the government come to you and say, yo, we're going to give you the parent $1,000, we're going to give your child $500, but the only way you can get that bread is if you take the vaccine shot. Your boy, I won't be getting shit. You ain't giving me shit. Welcome to Channel 7 Real Shit News. If the government come to you and say, yo, we're going to give you the parent $1,000, we're going to give your child...
Oh my gosh. That is funny. He is. Susan, we all are. That's what's crazy. I'm going to show you something that's hilarious. All right, now. So you all need to understand this. You need to understand this, that all these channels and videos about these names of actors and stuff that are on the arrest warrants and indictment stuff in California. You hear people talking about that all the time. But let me tell you what is happening. Donald Leo, that is it. Shit. Donald, that is hilarious. Shit. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, you know.
$500, but the only way you can get that bread is if you take the vaccine shot. Your boy, I won't be getting shit. You ain't giving me shit. Welcome to Channel 7 Real Shit News. If the government come to you and say, yo, we're going to give you the parent $1,000, we're going to give your child $500, but the only way you can get that bread is if you take the vaccine shot. Your boy, I won't be getting shit. You ain't giving me shit.
I mean, I'm sorry. That is funny. That is hilarious. Amanda Cooley, why do you keep changing your name on your channel for, sir? The reason why I'm changing, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm not a YouTuber. I mean, I'm just trying to figure this out as I go. And I'm just changing. I'm changing. I'm having a lot of fun. So, you know, and I'm really doing different shows. My channel, I want to have different shows. Glenn Orgel says, badass Sheeta. Oh, man. So what this is with these actors and stuff, right? What this is, Austin Steinbart is hacked into this arrest warrant stuff, and he's trolling these actors. Check it out. I'm telling you, this is what is going on. Oh, they took it down. Yep. Let's see. Yep, they took it down. Wow. That was about the, you know, see someone hacked. I'm going to show you this. You know, this is a whole different kind of reporting. It's a civilian style of reporting and communication. So this person outside her window is recording when ambulances come. This is in New York. Let's check it out.
When nobody wants to listen and throw a party in our building during this craziness that we're living in. And now we have the next day an ambulance coming in. And these poor workers are getting all covered up right in front of their truck, getting ready to come in.
Well, I'm trying to move it for you.
That's what we get for living with morons that don't know how to listen.
All right, so that's
There you go.
that's one on it, and then the next one, she's this is what's happening again. Another one comes. Check this out.
Here we go. Ambulance number 2 within a week. Literally, oh, she just busted her ass.
Do you check? Can you believe that
Ambulance
she
came
just
literally
did it?
2 days ago, and now here's another one. Here we go. Ambulance number 2 within a week. Literally, oh, she just busted her ass.
That's so
Ambulance
sad.
came literally 2 days ago, and now here's another one. When nobody wants
And
to live. Part 2 to my last video. I feel so bad. They're so tired and overworked that she missed her step and she fell.
yep. See, it's so sad.
Everybody needs to stay home.
Folks, you people that keep saying that this is a hoax and talking about that you're going to hospitals and you're seeing that there's no one there, you need to relax, because the reason why no one's in the emergency room, because they have to quarantine everybody. Don't. It's really not good what they're doing. They don't understand disaster response. And these people are coming on and they're saying that then there's nothing going on at these hospitals. It's a hoax. Look at this. Are you ready? Here you go. This is creepy.
As you can see, this is a Walmart disaster response team. This pretty much confirms that this is going to be a FEMA camp.
Hi, I'm Janet Napolitano, Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security. Homeland Security begins with hometown security. That's why I'm pleased that Walmart is helping to make our communities more safe and secure. If you see something suspicious in the parking lot or in the store, say something immediately. Report suspicious activity to your local police or sheriff. If you need help, ask a Walmart manager.
Walmart has struck a deal with the U.S. government, hiring 130,000 reserve, active duty, and veterans in the United States over the past 3 years. A massive force of highly trained and skilled soldiers. It's an odd fact, because recently they just fired thousands of regular workers and closed 269 stores.
As you can see, this is a Walmart disaster.
Do you get what they're saying? I want you to think and realize that that reporter is more than likely wrong, but there is a 50-50 chance that they're not. We can't, we can't bridge the gap between the digital aspects. So we can be lied to. So the fact that this is a possibility, that it's a possibility in our minds, is the insane part. The insane part. The fact that we are facing something that is forcing people to look back at the book of Revelation and reassess things. I'm telling you, this is happening all over the world. People are doing this, what I'm telling you. They are reassessing their thoughts about the end times, because it's not what they expected. We always saw what the virus is accomplishing worldwide. We always saw as the accomplishment of nefarious groups. But this is a thing that's happening that is God is doing this, ladies and gentlemen, moving everyone into a position. And there's players involved. Oh, this. Okay. All right. You remember the last video I showed you where they were whipping them in India? Here's another one. These people decided to have church. This is why sorry, but you got to realize this is why India will defeat the virus when we won't, because we won't do this. But this is India. Check it out. Check it out. This is hilarious. They went to church.
Outside of here! Outside of here! Outside of here! Social gatherings? Supposed to be social distancing. Outside of here! Come on! Outside of here! Come here! Outside of here! Come here! Come here! Come here! Outside of here! Outside of here! Outside of here! Y'all tripping, man! Y'all in church! Y'all supposed to be at home praying! Come on!
Oh, these are Muslims, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, what you're seeing there is that's how a communist country, a socialist dictatorship that at times can be very, very benevolent. India is it's a pagan nation, but its structure of government, there's a lot of freedom there. And it's not like you think. But they have things like this that happen. We are too sensitive. We should lock down right away as a natural response. And I'm telling you, the government, if you think that you're going to go meet when there's this virus, if the government tells you you think you're going to go out and meet anyway. There's the guy in Texas and the guy in Florida. No, the guy in Baton Rouge. Sorry, the guy in Baton Rouge, the pastor in Baton Rouge, and the pastor in Florida. The one in Baton Rouge has been arrested, and the other one he's got a warrant out for his arrest. But you got to realize, I don't think. What did he do? He did not. Thank you, Tammy. They should have stayed. They should not have done that. This is not about persecution. It's about their stubbornness. And folks, God has ordained the government. That's biblical. And if you got a problem with that, and you call yourself a Christian, that's the oxymoronic part. These Christians are meeting together when they were told not to. And they just didn't care, and they did it anyway. They, to me, shamed the gospel. They did not glorify the Lord in that. Listen to this. JFK deep state speech. He tried to tell us, and they killed him for it. See the 2.5 minute video, and he tells us where on YouTube. But check it out.
No war has been declared. And however fierce the struggle may be, it may never be declared in the traditional fashion. Our way of life is under attack. Those who make themselves our enemy are advancing around the globe. The survival of our friends is in danger. And yet no war has been declared. No borders have been crossed by marching troops. No missiles have been fired. If the press is awaiting a declaration of war before it imposes the self-discipline of combat conditions, then I can only say that no war ever posed a greater threat to our security. If you are awaiting a finding of clear and present danger, then I can only say that the danger has never been more clear and its presence has never been more imminent. It requires a change in outlook, a change in tactics, a change in mission. No war has been declared.
Yeah, I mean, he's like right on the money. Right here. See, I believe this might be fake. But look at this. I think that this might be propaganda freaking us out. freaking us out. Watch this. Watch this. It's mark of the beast. Jesus is coming back. And watch them scan their wrists. This is China.
Normal levels yet, but a few restaurants and businesses are starting to open their doors this morning. They've been shut down roughly for 2 months.
Look at how they scan their wrists.
COVID-19.
Right here.
Health officials say
Look.
the virus can still pose a threat, though. Restaurant workers are regularly disinfecting.
Did you see that?
China this morning, where some cities are slowly bouncing back following the deadly outbreak of the coronavirus. Now, activity is not back to its normal levels yet, but a few restaurants and businesses are starting to open their doors this morning. They've been shut down roughly for 2 months.
Look at how they scan their wrists.
Watch right here.
Health officials say the virus can still pose a threat, though. Restaurant workers are regularly disinfecting out of China this.
That's crazy, guys. You see, you got to understand that, well, first of all, when I tell you what I think is going to happen, I'm looking at the way things turn out and looking at the, deductively reasoning through, results and past experience. And Bill Gates, his thing is ID 2020. And right now, the virus is moving us into a place, and I believe that God is the virus. This is part of their panic too. That they do not know what to do with this, and that's why they're getting ready like they are, and they are doing what they're doing. I know there's all kind of conspiracies about that it's 5G and all that. I believe that there's a little bit of truth in all of it, ladies and gentlemen, in all of it. We are getting ready to move into a changed reality. Reality is going to be different. And the biggest part how it's going to be different is that it's going to be a no-touch society. Wireless. That when you go to pay, you're not going to have to touch anything. Robots. I'm going to show you a video. There are places where robots are delivering food and delivering Amazon items. There will be a chip one day, and it looks like it's going to be nearer than, sooner than later, ladies and gentlemen, because of the virus. You're going to be able to do things you're going to be able to pay for your food without touching it. Touching the scanner, touching the button, touching your cash. That chip is going to be able to tell your cell phone if you have coronavirus. In fact, eventually there could be scanners that you walk through that scan you, that pick up the radio signal of the chip in you that tells the computer that you are virus free. Are they overblowing this coronavirus thing? Yes. Is it going to be horrible? Yes. Does it warrant shutting down everything? I don't know. I mean, I know it's the ventilator issue. See, Joel Henderson, I'm with you, man. But what I'm saying is you've got to try to come to the text without any preconceived ideas. It's very hard. And what I'm asking you guys to do is simply go back to the text and try to relearn it. Don't look at it like you were taught to look at it, because you're not performing the scientific method when you do that. And that scientific method has to be part of your research, or it's bad research, because it's based on your emotions and feelings. And all I'm saying is be willing to revisit what you've been told about everything. But as far as the times, if you are a Christian and you love the Lord, all I'm doing is challenging you to go back. Because believe me, everyone that parrots the same answers, ladies and gentlemen, I hear it over and over again, that all these things have to happen first. You know, I've been raised on the signs that before the tribulation, that signal it's happening, and the return of Christ, and yada, yada, yada. And I'm telling you, I'm watching it too, and they're happening. So when you say there's many things that are supposed to happen first, I'm with you. I'm part of that same ilk. And I'm seeing stuff happen. I watch this stuff as a profession, and it's crazy. This is cool. Remember this, when Trump roasted Hillary, no one was laughing, and he didn't care. He didn't care. Listen to this. Trump roasts Hillary.
That's okay. I don't know who they're angry at, Hillary. You're right. For example, here she is tonight in public, pretending not to hate Catholics. Now, if some of you haven't noticed, Hillary isn't laughing as much as the rest of us. That's because she knows the jokes. And all of the jokes were given to her in advance of the dinner by Donna Brazil, which is, everyone knows, of course, Hillary's belief that it takes a village, which only makes sense, after all, in places like Haiti, where she's taken a number of them.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's okay. I don't know who they're angry at, Hillary. You're right.
Ooh. Ooh. That was serious and stupid. Listen to this. Let's just listen. Just listen.
So what was Event 201? It's really fascinating. In October 2019, the Johns Hopkins University pulled together the United Nations, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the head of UPS, Marriott Hotels, Lufthansa, and people from all over the world to run a simulation of a pandemic. But not any old pandemic. Johns Hopkins University came up with a scenario to test these business and political leaders, and it was a coronavirus outbreak.
That's crazy. Yeah. I believe all that stuff. Hey, if you got a business, you need to check this out. How to get $10,000 from the government without having to pay it back. This all has to do with what's going on with the virus and the stimulus package. Listen, check it out.
Here's how to get $10,000 from the government that you don't have to pay back. Under the Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security Act, you're entitled for an SBA loan, a Small Business Administration loan, if you're a business or a nonprofit. If within 3 days of applying for that loan, you apply for an SBA Economic Injury Disaster Loan, or EIDL grant, the government will issue an immediate $10,000 grant. And guess what? If you don't get approved for an SBA loan, you don't have to pay that $10,000 back. Here's how to get $10,000.
That's crazy right there. And he's right. I've been listening. I've been sticking with the news. He is correct. Remember that. That guy is correct. A CIA agent warns us to never watch the television. Ooh.
Now, I also mentioned, too, that a fellow that has been in touch with me for an awful long time, his brother was in the CIA, or is in the CIA. He will never talk about the CIA to him. He'll never give anything away whatsoever, except one bit of advice. He said, never watch the television. Never watch the television. It's the greatest scientific indoctrination tool ever devised. Haven't you figured that out? Most of your ideas and your opinions and how you emulate, because you emulate things, you mimic what you see. As Charles Galton, Darwin and others have said in the past. It becomes you, you become it. And that's what's happened. It's been very, very, very successful. Never watch the television. You can't watch a movie unless you do it critically. If you watch it critically, not there to enjoy. Now, I also mentioned too.
See, yeah. I mean, the mind of people coming together. If you can't see that, that's what it means to be awake. That's stupid. I'm not going to do that one. That's dumb. This is funny. Check it out. Let's see.
Listen, it might be April Fool's Day to you, but it's April Fight Day for me, so try something. Listen, it might be April Fool's Day to you, but it's April Fight Day for me, so try something.
See, that's funny. That is funny. You don't think so? Oh, come on. You know, that's like art. Look at this lady. This is crazy. This is crazy. And if you don't think this is funny, and it's a good test. If this offends you, I'd say you're a little too uptight. Check it out. This is hilarious. And yeah, I know how she's dressed, but that's all part of the funny thing about it.
Do we have Tito's?
We'll make sure we have some.
No, not make sure. Where's the Tito's? It's not about a request. It's where is the liquor? Do we have Tito's?
We'll make sure we have some.
No, not make sure. Where's the Tito's? It's not about a request. It's where is the liquor? Do we have Tito's?
I mean, that is like white trash right there.
Tito's?
We'll make sure we have some.
No, not make sure. Where's the Tito's? It's not about a request. It's where is the liquor?
Where is the liquor? Man, oh man. Man, oh man. All right, here you go. Listen to this. See, this is the stuff, like the narrative is being driven by TikTok. And these people, there's so many things that you don't hear and don't listen to and don't know about, right? But, listen, this is crazy right here. Yeah, Smooth Man. Her name is Pelosi. Yeah, that was like Pelosi when she was a young lady. That's what that was. But listen to this. This is crazy. Just if you can hear what this guy's saying. But this is crazy right here.
Mel Gibson once said this regarding Hollywood's elite, and I quote, "They harvest the blood of children. They eat their flesh. If the child was suffering in body and psyche before they died, they believe this gives them extra life force. These people thrive on pain, trauma, stress, abuse, and suffering. And this is why Hollywood is burning. Nothing is what it seems."
See, that's wild right there. That is wild, right? We know that. We already know it. But the times that we are in, these things are talked about. These things are discussed. These things are 99% true. And it's that one other percent that kind of might cancel it out. We don't know, because there is the separation between us and them that is filled in by the narrative of the internet. Joel Henderson regarding Austin, I did not say he was that. I just said he needs to count the cost. And he needs to talk to me. I need to talk to him. He needs to come on my show because there's too many unanswered questions. Who is that? Joel Henderson. That's my answer to that. He needs to come on my show. This is awesome. This is awesome right here. This is funny. It's funny.
So I got the official news, guys. I got the official news. This is 100%. My friend's wife works in the White House, and they received official news about the situation that we were going through. And here it goes. March ends today, and April starts tomorrow. Today is the end of March. I repeat, March ends today, April starts tomorrow.
He's making fun of all those people. See, that's that guy. That is awesome. He's making fun of the people that always say, "Yeah, I got someone that works in the, got someone in the, I got someone that works in the Defense Department who works at a hospital who has a cousin." Or who works at, I got a cousin who works at a hospital that has a friend who works for the civil whatever unit that is connected to the Defense Department, and we got this, and this is what's going to happen. This is a brilliant video.
So I got the official news, guys. I got the official news. This is 100%. My friend's wife works in the White House, and they received official news about the situation that we were going through. And here it goes. March ends today, and April starts tomorrow. Today is the end of March. I repeat, March ends today, April starts tomorrow.
That's hilarious. Hey, Joel, like I said, well, I'm not worried about that right now. We can worry about that later. I'm not going to worry with it right now. Yeah, that's a great video. So short and says so much. Take a hint, Sean. Take a hint. Take a hint. Everything you got drags out. All right, here, this is hilarious to me. This is hilarious. And you got to chill out on this one. I'm going to play it twice. But you got to, if this bothers you, come on. Thank you, Joel. You just got to just laugh a little. This is hilarious.
Hey guys, it's Kendall Jenner. Come get into bed with me. Hey guys, it's Kendall Jenner. Come get into bed with me.
I think that is hilarious. That is hilarious. I mean, that's the best. The best. Now, this is crazy. This is becoming a trend. People are doing this where they're asking police to do the same thing that the police ask us to do. Like going up to a police and say, "I'd like to see your license and registration. I would like to see your gun, your license to carry your firearm as well." They are doing this. It's crazy. And technically the officer has to do it.
Who are you?
I'm Detective Mike Jardine.
Oh, yeah? What are you working on? What are you working on?
It doesn't matter what I'm working on. I'm asking you, what are you doing here taking pictures?
Where have you been today? Have you been here all day, or have you been out and about a little bit?
What is this about? Who are you?
I'm asking the questions. Where have you been today?
No,
have you been here?
I'm asking the questions. You're on this property. You're on this property, so you need to answer my questions.
Are you drunk? Why are you slurring your words today? Have you been to the bar today at all?
Who are you?
Who are you?
So this is like Antifa has some of them are funny, and sometimes we do need to do this. But Well, the role that Antifa has played in societal evolution is that we have been emboldened against policemen. I think that there may have, as we see society ebb and flow and change, that the part that Antifa played in it will be used for good in society, though they are extremely evil. All things work together for the good of those who love God. So how does Antifa fit in that? That's what your job is. David Rockefeller chilling 1991 speech at a Bilderberg meeting. Listen to this.
Geometrically to almost 6 billion people and could easily exceed 8 billion by the year 2020. The negative impact of population growth on all of our planetary ecosystems is becoming appallingly evident. Unless nations will agree to work together to tackle these cross-border challenges posed by population growth, overconsumption of resources, and environmental degradation, the prospects for a decent life on our planet will be threatened. The recent UN meeting in Cairo is appropriately focused on one of these key issues, population. Geometrically.
Population. 2020. Yes, Hannelore, he said 2020. James Seltenreich, Jesus is the only one to trust. Who to trust? Jesus only. Absolutely. Absolutely, James. Absolutely. All right, a little laugh here. Check this out. This is kind of funny.
Oh, she was a little bit grinning. Oh, she looks like drunk. Oh, she was a little bit grinning. Oh, she looks like drunk.
What's crazy, man, if you listen to the voice in the background, it's creepy. Like, where the heck are they getting this footage from? Where are they getting that footage from?
Oh, she was a little bit grinning. Oh, she looks like drunk.
Crazy, huh? You heard the voice? Like, where'd they get that footage? Now, this is kind of funny, but she curses. So close your ears if you can't handle it. Close your ears if you can't handle it. Warning, 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 warning.
I keep seeing these posts about healthcare workers coming home and avoiding contact with their families completely or taking off their scrubs before walking into their house so that they don't spread anything to them. But I personally feed my scrubs to my children every day that I come home from work because I didn't raise a family of pussies. Amberlynn, shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry. Oh, I know that you're going to send me hate stuff. I know that you are so uptight. But that is funny right there. If you can't laugh at that, you can't laugh at, I mean, with all of the stress. I mean, when you start putting stuff into perspective, man, I believe that we are going to see, folks, you got to understand that we're going to see a mental breakdown. Mental breakdown is going to happen on a scale like you've never seen. It's already been told to us that people are going to need to be put in a hospital. Did you think it meant this? Or did you think it meant when people realize what Barack Obama did, when people realize what Barack Obama did, they're going to have to be hospitalized? Man, they're gonna be rioting, man. If you arrest Obama or Hillary, man, they're gonna be riots everywhere. There ain't gonna be riots everywhere. Blacks know what's going on. People, Joel Herod says, what's wrong with people getting their feelings hurt? Constantly. Listen to this. This is the next 9/11, New World Order. I think that this stuff is propaganda too. But listen, look at this. People are putting this stuff up. TikTok Cali girl, and they're making money. These young kids make money with this stuff. When they reach a certain number of subscribers, just like YouTube, they make money. So they're good at making these videos. Look at this.
Nation, all of them, all these politicians, all these people on television. You know, we were hearing whispers of the reset in all sorts of domains, and people were trying to tell who they could, but it wasn't broadcast the way it should have been. Quite literally, these people have attempted to murder everyone once again. And it couldn't be more serious. It just couldn't be more serious. You couldn't make this stuff up time and time again. And you know, we're witnessing another 9/11 unfold before our very eyes. And it's obvious that this is going according to script, that all of the New World Order governments and their media outlets, nation,
You know, one thing I will tell you is the reason why it feels like it's going according to script is because the script is what we've been taught from the Bible. So God is doing this, leading them into a situation that he wants them in. Don't misunderstand what the Bible teaches. You know, and like now this right here, I'm going to show you something that this is stupid. This is stupid. And I want you to understand that this guy is not playing. He doesn't think it's stupid. This guy thinks like he's trying to do something. He's trying to make something. And I want you to see this.
A video on this, but this one's going to be shorter. So basically, we're going to take this base, actually. So in the last one, a bunch of people were down. So obviously it's going to work. And you might be thinking, it didn't work the first time. Why would it work now? Well, we're going to have a different plan of attack. Once we get these UFOs, there's no stopping us.
Yeah, this guy, I forgot to tell you, he wants to lead a attack on Area 51 and get in there. So it looks like a joke, but what I'm trying to tell you is the funny thing about it is this guy is not joking. This is him being serious. Watch.
What's up, TikTok? I think it's time to retry the Area 51 raid thing. I already made a video on this, but this one's going to be shorter. So basically, we're going to take this base, actually. So in the last one, a bunch of people were down. So obviously it's going to work. And you might be thinking, it didn't work the first time. Why would it work now? Well, we're going to have a different plan of attack. Once we get these UFOs, there's no stopping us. I personally have that many followers. I don't know if they all want to raid the base, but I'm sure a good portion do. But I'm also going to need the help of other people and their following to do this. And this time we're going to do it in June or the summer. That way people can actually come. So see you there.
See, you think it's a joke, right? You think it's a joke. It's not. It's not. That's how crazy this world is. He's not joking. He's crazy. He's stupid. Sorry.
So you guys know about the COVID-19, right? CV, coronavirus. S. Now you guys tell me what's the 19th letter in the alphabet.
Coronavirus! 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 Shit is getting real! Shit is getting
So you guys know.
It's crazy. Everyone's got a different interpretation for everything. For everything.
I'm going to explain to you in 1 minute how the Wuhan virus and 5G internet have caused this pandemic. real quick. Okay, so the Wuhan virus, right? It attacks your lungs, your bronchial tract. So in essence, it's attacking your ability to put oxygen into your blood. So what happens with 5G is 5G, when it's on full blast, that'd be like climbing into your microwave because it's 60 gigahertz wavelength. And so when you're attacked by the Wuhan virus, right? When you're attacked by the Wuhan virus, your lungs can't produce enough oxygen for your blood. Now, when you add 5G to that, it lessens your white blood cells even more because it's kind of cooking your blood. And then what happens is, I'm going to explain to you in 1 minute.
See, he hasn't told us anything. I'm sorry. He hasn't told us anything. This is what I'm talking about. He hasn't told us anything about the body. All he's done is made postulations with nothing. Do I think it has to do with 5G? Partially. Yeah. This is all related. I'm basically saying that, yeah, don't cook my blood. Right. You know what's crazy is a 10 days of darkness or a 3-day of darkness. They say it's going to start tomorrow or today, right? I want you to realize something. If there are 200,000 people dying, the internet is going to be flooded with videos, with everybody's going to be on social media freaking out. And your internet will be so slow because it'll be so overwhelmed. And it could be like that for 10 days. Just so you know. Yeah, Joel, yeah, they don't know Jesus, Deacon, and they will come up with anything and will fall for anything, Joel says. Yes. See, but it's like, it's piss holes in the snow. What's his name said? Doyle said, yes, that's what it is. It's like everybody's got a little piece, but I believe that 5G plays into it. I believe everything everyone says plays into a little part, but that's why you can't go after it. You have to go after Christ because this stuff never has an ending. It never ends. It's a rabbit hole that goes on forever. Okay, I want to show you this. I want you to see this, that I told you that the government, we are waiting for all of the infrastructure to be put in place to get deliveries only, and they are going to shut the stuff down. So I want you to see the inside of some of these fulfillment places and watch these robots. That Amazon is even bigger than this. But this is the future, folks, and you're going to be stuck at your house.
Daar zijn ze nu druk mee bezig.
They're picking up packages. They're picking up packages in these. They're moving them. They're putting in bins. They're shipping. And Tommy Webb, Skynet is coming, yes. I mean, for 5G to work, or Skynet to work, for them to be able to ID you at any time, for you to be able to travel, you got to have that chip. You gotta have that chip. You have to be connected to Skynet. Doa Cook, this could be Amazon, I don't know.
I slept with.
All right, this right here, I want you to see this because this to me is beautiful art. You know, those who are artists in the audience, let's just look at this and hear it. These are called duets on TikTok, and these people do different parts. They are in different places of the world. And this is beautiful. This is, if you can't feel this, just relax. This is wonderful. These two people, they did not do this together. They put it together. Let's check it out.
I slept with someone.
Your steps keep me awake. Don't cut me down, throw me out.
Yeah, right. You're just trying to get me off this bus.
Now I'm slipping through the cracks of your cold embrace. So please,
Oh my God.
please,
You're not lying.
you find a way to let me down.
I slept with someone.
Your steps keep me awake. Don't cut me down, throw me out.
Yeah, right. You're just trying to get me off this bus.
Now I'm slipping through the cracks of your cold embrace. So please,
Oh my God.
please,
You're not lying.
you find a way to let me down.
That's awesome. So they're lip syncing to stuff from movies, and it's cool. It is really cool. But that right there, I thought was beautiful. That it's become an art form for these young people. What's up, Axe? Thank you, Tommy Webb. Yeah, I want you to laugh. I want you to laugh. I want you to be distracted. Can you be arrested in New York City for walking in public topless? This is what's wrong with our society. Watch.
Can you be arrested in New York City for walking around topless? No. As long as it's for non-commercial purposes, you have the legal right to show off your physical assets because of the First Amendment. Can you be arrested in New York City for walking around topless? No. As long
I understand, but that stuff, the First Amendment, and it's amended. It changes freedom of speech and allows traitorous speech.
Corona Lachey the virus. Get your ass in this motherfucking house and leave them people alone. Corona Lachey the virus. Get your ass in this motherfucking house and leave them people alone.
See, he didn't even say the curse word. I love that. I've done that before, where I'll do little bits like this, and I will not say the curse word, but like instead of ass, I'll say, "Get your ass over here," and the people will hear it. They'll hear it. Yeah, this guy's intense, but I want you to listen to him because this is, I'm sorry, not whatever you believe is fine, but don't hate me for my belief. But this is what I believe. This guy hit it on the nail. He hit it, man, right here, this guy right here.
All right, geniuses, time for some cold hard facts. And this is basically for the geniuses who've been living in a bubble and acting like ostriches by sticking their heads in the sand and not wanting to know anything about the coronavirus. Here's the current number of cases. When I went to bed last night, that was 102,000. Here's the infection rate and the mortality rate, neither of which are slowing down. Here's the most recent numbers. You see that at the bottom there? It says US, we topped 300. Yesterday, it was just at 200. A little worrying, you think? Here's the article from the Harvard scientist that states coronavirus pandemic will likely infect 40 to 70% of the fucking world this year. But it's no worse than the flu. The country it started in just admitted they're adding 15,000 more confirmed cases because they were only counting people that were showing symptoms and not people who tested positive for the virus. I mean, geez, what world are you living in? It's time to take some fucking precautions. All right,
you gotta love it. You gotta love that guy. He doesn't care. He doesn't care what you think. Yeah. I
247 trends.
I think that guy, yeah, it was kind of low, but I can't turn him up. That's just, it's his volume. But this guy, this is weird too. Check this out. Ghost flights. Notice planes are still in the air.
247 trends. Alright, so we have information regarding why these planes are all still flying. This is called ghost flights. And the reason these airlines continue to operate is because they are engaged in protecting their scheduled slots. These slots or scheduled times are very valuable routes. At the same time, this is costing fuel. So these planes are empty, they're flying no one, and at the same time, they're wasting tons of fuel. What do you guys think?
That's crazy right there. That's crazy. This is crazy. This is feminism. This is feminism. Evil men. If I remember correctly, check it out.
Well, we do imagine that we're a secular culture, but in fact, the clear scapegoating, the positing of male evil, and female redemptive capacity, it's really just a kind of secular application of the worst of any kind of evangelical faith without the infinitely merciful loving God. There is no infinitely merciful loving God in the SJW ideology, but there certainly is original sin, and it's men's original sin. Yeah, I mean, it can't be exaggerated. Anyone who doesn't know the environment might think, she's just, she's blowing a few things out of proportion. I don't think it can be exaggerated. I've given talks where men stood up like puppets and said, I'm white, I'm male, I'm able-bodied, I'm heterosexual, so I'm just checking my privilege, and they had to do that mantra before they could even proffer whatever feminist compliant point they were about to make. Well, we do imagine that
Get out of here! Boo! Gong. Now this, oh yeah, feminism has messed with us. Deja Deluxe. Yeah. So this is funny. Tiny purple fish is running laughing through your fingers out. Absolutely. Feminism has become a hate cult. Look at this. When you introduce the side that side to your boys for the first time, that side, like that's something. I mean, I'm sorry. This is profanely funny. Profanely funny. Because look at the kid, watch.
This right here, this is my wife right here. See what I'm saying? This is what I do. That's what I like. He came in here want to act like he was all hard and manly. He come in here acting hard, we gonna see how hard you is.
I'm sorry. That's hilarious. These kids have been brought into this prison scared straight. It's meant to scare them straight, to make sure that they never come into prison. And man, that's classic.
This right here, this is my wife right here. See what I'm saying? This is what I do. That's what I like. He came in here want to act like he was all hard and manly. He come in here acting hard, we gonna see how hard you is.
I'm sorry, but that is funny. That is funny. If you can't laugh at that, get out of here. Oh my gosh. I mean, come on. That is hilarious. How you sound calling in sick? Like, what's the best way to call in sick? So just maybe close your eyes and say, okay, imagine that this person is calling in sick at his work. Listen.
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that? You broke
my back is broken.
What, a vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
You did that in sparring?
No, I did it by a motorcycle accident. The doctor discovered I was doing my sit-ups 2,500 a day with my 20-pound weight, and one day I couldn't move anymore. And I asked the doctor, what's wrong? And he said, believe it or not, it's where your back is broken slightly.
Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. You know, thanks, Damon. And you get what we're doing. We're just relaxing. We're having fun. You know, having fun. I mean, it is hilarious. You know, I mean, come on.
This right here, this is my wife right here. See what I'm saying? This is what I do. That's what I like. He came in here want to act like he was all hard and manly. You come in here acting hard, we gonna see how hard you is.
Oh, Trevor Lindsay, yeah, we all do, you know. See you, son of a Marine. Take it easy. Let's see. I think I have some more. How long have we been on here? Oh yeah, I think it's time. I'll see you later. I'll see you. Let's see which ones I should leave you with.
Welcome to Channel 7 Real Shit News. If the government come to you and say, yo, we're going to give you the parent $1,000, we're going to give your child $500, but the only way you can get that bread is if you take the vaccine shot. Your boy, I won't be getting shit. You ain't giving me shit.